Imagine standing on the very edge of a waterfall, one of the largest and most powerful on the planet. The world seems to fall away beneath your feet, replaced by a churning abyss of water and mist. The air is thick with anticipation, and every sense is heightened as you take in the breathtaking panorama before you. The ground trembles beneath you, vibrating with the force of millions of gallons of water crashing down every second. The roar is deafening, a constant thunder that drowns out all other sounds, while the cool mist clings to your skin, refreshing and exhilarating all at once. This is Devil's Pool, a natural rock pool perched precariously on the very lip of Victoria Falls in Zambia. It's a place where the impossible becomes possible, where you can swim at the edge of a 100-meter drop and look straight down into the swirling gorge below. Here, courage is tested and adventure comes alive. The journey to Devil's Pool is not for the faint of heart. It requires a guided trek across slippery rocks and through the rushing Zambezi River, all while the thunder of the falls grows louder with every step. People travel from around the globe for this moment, to face their fears, to challenge themselves, and to witness the extraordinary power of nature up close. For many, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, a story to tell for years to come. Devil's Pool is more than just a swim. It's a rite of passage for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. The feeling of letting go and surrendering to the moment is both terrifying and liberating. The mighty Zambezi River rushes past, just centimeters from a sheer 100-meter drop. The current is strong, a reminder of the raw, untamed power of the river and the falls. During the dry season, a hidden rock wall emerges, creating a calm, crystal-clear pool at the very edge of chaos. It's a fleeting window of opportunity, only accessible for a few months each year when the water levels are just right. This geological marvel lets you become part of the living landscape, if only for a moment. Lying on the rocks, peering over the edge, you feel the pulse of the earth and the timelessness of the falls. It's not just about ticking off a bucket list. It's about connecting with the wild, feeling the heartbeat of Africa, and understanding your place in something much greater than yourself. The cool water, the thunderous sound, the endless abyss. It's a sensory overload that leaves you breathless and humbled. Every splash, every gust of wind, every drop of mist is a reminder of nature's grandeur. This adventure strips away the noise of modern life, leaving you with nothing but awe, respect, and a profound sense of wonder. It's a moment of clarity, a chance to reflect on the beauty and fragility of our world. The greatest rewards often lie just beyond fear. Standing at the edge, your heart pounding, you realize that true adventure begins when you step outside your comfort zone. So, are you ready to take the plunge and experience the edge of the world for yourself? The journey to Devil's Pool begins with a thrilling boat ride across the Zambezi River. Guided by local experts, you speed through channels teeming with life. Elephants drink at the banks, hippos surface nearby, and crocodiles bask in the sun. The boat ride is a mini safari, a reminder that you're entering a wild kingdom. As you approach, a distant rumble grows into a thunderous roar. Mist rises like smoke, Mosi Watunya, the smoke that thunders. The guides share stories and point out landmarks, their calm confidence reassuring. Finally, you reach Livingston Island, the gateway to Devil's Pool. Stepping onto the island feels like entering another world, surrounded by the river's immense power. The roar of the falls vibrates in your chest. The journey here was an adventure, but the real challenge is just ahead. The main event is about to begin. Victoria Falls is the largest single sheet of falling water on Earth, 1.7 kilometers wide, over 100 meters high. The local Kololo people call it Mosi Watunya, the smoke that thunders. At peak flow, its spray rises 400 meters and can be seen from 50 kilometers away. The falls mark the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, a sacred site for centuries. Devil's Pool exists thanks to unique geology, a hard basalt lip that resists erosion. The pool is only accessible during the dry season, when the river's flow drops. For a few months each year, nature grants a rare, thrilling opportunity. Timing is everything. Only when the river is calm does it permit this adventure. Your first steps on Livingston Island place you in the footsteps of explorer David Livingstone, who first saw the falls here in 1855. The guides greet you, sharing the island's history and the spiritual significance of Mosi Oatunya. This isn't just a thrill seek, it's a culturally rich adventure. After a welcome and briefing, the guides lead you across volcanic rock toward the edge. The roar grows louder with every step. The Zambezi rushes past, disappearing into the white abyss. The final stop is a rocky ledge overlooking Devil's Pool, deceptively calm amid the chaos. The guides give firm, reassuring safety instructions. Their confidence is infectious, but nerves are real. This is the last solid ground before you commit to the water and the edge of the world. Standing on the ledge, fear is real. Your instincts scream to back away. The roar of the falls drowns out your thoughts, and the mist rising from the abyss below chills your skin. Every sense is heightened, every muscle tense, as you realize just how exposed you are to the elements and the sheer drop only steps away. The Zambezi surges past, just meters from a sheer drop. The water is relentless, churning and foaming as it races toward the edge, a force of nature that has carved this landscape for millennia. You can feel the vibration of the river through the rocks beneath your feet, a reminder of its unstoppable power. This is the point of no return. You must trust your guides and yourself. The guides, calm and experienced, offer reassuring smiles, but your heart pounds as you prepare to follow them. You remind yourself that countless others have made this journey, and that courage is found in moments just like this. A guide demonstrates the short, demanding swim to the pool. He moves with practiced ease, showing you the safest path through the swirling water. His confidence is contagious, and you watch every movement, trying to memorize each step and stroke. The current is swift, even in shallow water. It tugs at your ankles, a constant reminder that the river is in control. The water is surprisingly cold, and the rocks beneath are slick, demanding your full attention with every step. Watching others cross is both terrifying and inspiring. You see their hesitation, their determination, and finally their relief as they reach the other side. Each successful crossing gives you a little more courage, but also reminds you of the challenge ahead. Your turn comes. You slide into the cool water, the current grabbing you instantly. The shock of the temperature and the force of the flow take your breath away, but there's no turning back now. Every movement must be deliberate, every breath measured. Heart pounding, you fight the flow, focusing on the guide's hand ahead. The world narrows to the space between you and your guide, the sound of the river, and the pounding of your heart in your ears. You reach out, trusting that help is just within reach. It's only seconds, but feels like forever. Time stretches as you battle the current, every muscle straining, every instinct focused on survival. The adrenaline rush is overwhelming, and you wonder if you'll make it. Finally, you reach the submerged rocks at the pool's edge. Your hands grip the slick surface, anchoring you against the relentless pull of the river. Relief and disbelief mix as you realize you've made it through the most dangerous part. Relief floods in. You've made it. The tension in your body begins to melt away, replaced by a sense of accomplishment. You look back at the short distance you swam, amazed at how far it felt. Now you stand in the water, on the edge of Victoria Falls. The view is breathtaking, mist rising, rainbows forming in the spray, and the thunder of the falls all around you. You're standing in a place few have ever experienced. The fear fades, replaced by exhilaration and disbelief. You laugh, you shout, you celebrate with your fellow adventurers. The memory of fear is already fading, replaced by the thrill of achievement. The short swim feels monumental in hindsight. You realize you've pushed your limits, faced your fears, and come out stronger on the other side. The river, once intimidating, now feels like a part of your story. You've faced the river's power and arrived at one of Earth's most incredible spots. Standing here, you know you'll never forget this moment, the day you found your nerves of steel at the edge of the world. Inside Devil's Pool, the world changes. The frantic energy of the swim gives way to surreal calm. The water is still, just an arm's length from the torrent. You're at eye level with the edge, watching water curve into the abyss. The guides instruct you to inch forward, chest on the rock lip, arms dangling over the edge. Looking down is dizzying, terrifying, and exhilarating. Mist cools your face, sun warms your back, a sensory overload. Fear transforms into pure joy. Laughter and disbelief echo around the pool. The guides capture the moment, sometimes holding your ankles for extra security. You're completely present, immersed in the thunder and beauty. Sunlight and mist create rainbows that seem to touch you. It's magical, a memory burned into your soul. This is a story you'll tell for the rest of your life. The sound of Victoria Falls is overwhelming, a physical vibration you feel in your bones. In the pool, the roar drowns out all else, focusing your senses on the moment. At first, it's intimidating, a reminder of the danger nearby, but soon the sound becomes meditative, clearing your mind. You see the Zambezi pour over the edge, the power tangible in the spray on your face. It's calm and chaos, safety and danger all at once. Leaving the pool, the roar fades and the world returns. Birds' voices and rustling leaves filter back in. It feels like returning from another dimension. The lingering vibration is a souvenir of your time in the heart of the thunder. Devil's Pool is only possible because of strict safety protocols and the unwavering expertise of local guides. Without their guidance, this adventure would be far too dangerous to attempt. Every step you take is carefully overseen by people who have spent years learning the river's moods and secrets. These men and women know the river intimately. Their knowledge is your lifeline. They can read the water's subtle changes, spot hidden currents, and anticipate the river's behavior in ways that only come from deep experience. Respect for nature is paramount. You are a guest in a wild, unpredictable environment. The river's power is awe-inspiring, and it demands humility from everyone who approaches its edge. The guides show you safe paths and exact entry points, ensuring that every movement is deliberate and secure. They know where the rocks are slippery, where the current is strongest, and where it's safe to pause and take in the view. Deviating from their instructions could be catastrophic. The river is unforgiving, and even a moment's carelessness can have serious consequences. Listening to your guides is not just recommended, it's essential. This adventure requires humility. Nature is in charge here, not us. Standing beside the thundering falls, you realize how small you are in comparison to the forces at play. The guides are unsung heroes, carrying responsibility with calm professionalism. They offer reassurance to nervous visitors, steadying hands and calming words when the adrenaline surges. They're trained in rescue and first aid, managing group safety and nerves. Their vigilance allows you to focus on the experience, knowing you're in capable hands. Trusting them transforms risk into a thrilling, manageable adventure. Their confidence becomes your own, turning fear into excitement. Devil's Pool is a lesson in calculated risk, bravery within a framework of safety. The thrill comes not from recklessness, but from knowing you're protected by those who understand the river best. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but acting in spite of it, with preparation and trust. The guides help you find that courage within yourself. Always thank your guides. They make these memories possible. Their dedication and care are what turn a dangerous place into a life-changing experience. Their expertise is what lets you dance on the edge of the world, safe in the knowledge that you're in the best hands possible. What do you take away from Devil's Pool? More than photos, a renewed sense of your own capability. You've faced primal fear and emerged with accomplishment and joy. This feeling lingers, reminding you that your limits are further than you think. Adventures like this spark a passion for pushing boundaries. The world is full of places that challenge and inspire us. Don't let fear hold you back. These are the moments that make us feel alive. Your adventure supports local communities and helps preserve natural wonders. Listen to the voice that whispers for adventure. Nurture it. The world is waiting. Don't just watch, be part of it. Subscribe to a life of courage and exploration. The next great adventure is yours. Go out and live it.